What's up, everybody? Trent Denson here from Spread the Positive. We are here at the 17th annual Hammer Down for Habitat out here at Hop Springs. It's the Uncle Dave Bacon Days. They moved out here to Hop Springs for the weekend, so this is going to be going on all weekend. Definitely have time to come down and support the cause. We got a poker run going and a lot of vendors set up, live music, all the things. We also have a very special guest. We're kind of kicking this off with a bang here today. Kevin Tetz, man, how are you?
I am good. How are you, Trent?
I'm doing well, man, doing well. Give the people a little background who you are and why you're out here.
So, background on me, I've been doing automotive television for about 25 years. I've been in the automotive aftermarket industry for closer to 30. My background as a technician brought me into the industry, and my background as a performer. I was a professional musician for a long time. A rock and roll singer on the road, long hair, all that type of stuff.
Let's
heavy
go.
rock. That kind of stripped off the fear of being in front of cameras and stuff like that. So I combined my automotive career with a performance career.
That's
doing
amazing.
Television, and I'm a freelance journalist, and I've written some books on how-to stuff. And these days, a lot of social media, TV, and of course, I've got a YouTube channel. I love the industry I'm in, and I love the people that are in it. It's an amazing thing to participate in. So that brings us here. And actually, fun fact: Melissa Cross.
Yes.
Was my first television producer.
No way.
Yes.
Shout out to Melissa. She's right here.
Absolutely. Our show is called Classic Rides on DIY Network.
Okay.
DIY had automotive programming.
That's amazing.
So it's a really cool thing to still be working with Melissa and having fun with cars and stuff.
That's amazing. Full circle moment here.
Yes.
That's amazing. So how did you get? Well, obviously you know Melissa. Did she just hit you up to come out for the event, or are you familiar with Habitat and all that?
I am familiar with Habitat. Obviously, it's a wonderful foundation, and it's just an incredible way for people to participate and give back. People don't realize that it's not a charity. It's what I refer to it as a hand up, not a hand out.
Right.
And when you meet some of the people that are the recipients of the homes or the benefits, you really realize that it's not a gift. They participate in, and it empowers them. There's financial classes, things like this. So the more you learn about what Habitat does, the more it makes me want to help out. So that's why I'm here.
I love that.
MC a lot of the giveaways.
Okay.
And we're going to be handing out great prizes. So people that are listening, if you want to come here for no other reason than to get a whole bunch of really great prizes for free,
let's go, man.
Stop on by.
That's amazing, man. Well, greatly appreciate you being here and all you're doing. And yeah, to your point, everything about Habitat's such a great cause, and it really is a amazing asset to our community, and it helps so many people, in difficult situations, have home ownership and be able to get on the right foot, right? It's pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing. And in this Tri-County area, over 300 homes built.
Yeah, that's incredible.
When you look at that on a local level, it's super impressive. And on top of that, there's corporate sponsors that help with materials and contractors that help out, but it's all volunteer labor.
Right.
It's people like you and me who want to come out and swing a hammer for an afternoon.
Yep, those panel builds and stuff like that. Yep, it's really awesome.
With the geography that we're in, we're right next door to Nashville, right? So I've seen, stars like Alan Jackson and Trace Adkins and people like that come in and just give of themselves. Trisha Yearwood, Garth Brooks. You can't get any bigger or more notoriety than those people, and they see the value of not only representing and lending their celebrity to it, and being a part of it, but they also realize that the more we get this out there, the more it compounds and people will want to participate.
I love that. Yeah, I've got to love Nashville hospitality, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a real thing around here. But Kevin, I want to hold you up, man. I appreciate you jumping on, kicking this off with us. Hope break a leg, kill it out there, bring some joy to the folks, and we'll see you around, man. I appreciate you jumping on here.
Thanks for having me on, and hope everybody jumps in the car, gets down to your Hop Springs Park, and whatever. It's a brewery, right?
Right.
And beer is proof that God loves us.
Facts, man, facts. And it is a absolutely beautiful day. Like, it is perfect weather. So come on down to Hop Springs, y'all. It's going to be a fun day, and we're super excited to see how the poker run ends up and everything else. There's a ton of vendors, live music, everything's going on. So great way to spend your Saturday. And yeah, we'll have some more guests hopping on here in a second, but just want to thank Kevin again for being here, his support, and all you're doing for Habitat, man. Thank you so much.
Happy to do it, Trent.
All right, thanks. All right, y'all, we're back here at the Hammer Down for Habitat. I got my guy, Matt Need, like he needs some help, he said. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good, thanks. It's the worst name ever. It's just really short. Matt Need.
Matt
Everybody
Need.
Come Matt Need. Matt Need's here. Find Matt Need.
I love it, man. So you got some ties here to Hop Springs, and you've also been involved with Habitat over the years?
I've been more with Uncle Dave Macon and,
that's right.
and
Okay,
Roots Rendezvous.
Okay.
And also with Habitat. When I was the GM here, we did the Hammer Down for Habitat was here.
Nice.
And then I was still the GM last year when we started doing planning for Uncle Dave Macon Day's Roots Rendezvous. And then they let me go from here. And when they let me go from here, Gloria and Tom Christie, who own the festival, said, we can't do this without you. Would you stay on and work with us?
Yeah.
And so I started doing that. And now I'm back this year running it and helping run it. And it's so much fun. It's such great music. And the feeling on the grounds is just, it's community and it's love and it's collaboration. And what's really amazing right now is Uncle Dave Macon Days and Habitat together. That's two not-for-profits working together to run a successful weekend event. And we're so happy to be paired up with also Hop Springs because there's no more beautiful place to do this than here.
Absolutely, man. Well, that's amazing. Give us a little backstory on Roots Rendezvous and, how you got involved with that and, the vision moving forward, everything like that.
Well, this is our it's either the 47th or 48th year for Uncle Dave Macon Days Roots Rendezvous Festival. And Uncle Dave Macon was a traveling musician, banjo player.
Yep.
And he actually grew up lived pretty much right across the highway from here.
Wow.
If you go across on the other side of John Bragg, you can find an Uncle Dave Macon Bridge.
Wow. Okay. That's amazing.
Excuse me, that's very professional to hack into a microphone, I know. But he traveled the country. He was the first original star of the Grand Ole Opry.
Wow.
And so we are celebrating 100 years of the Grand Ole Opry this weekend also.
Wow, really?
So he was the first big star of the Grand Ole Opry. And he's, like I said, from here, and he's all about roots and community and bringing people together. And that's what the music is about. And it's... yesterday we had Charlie McCoy was here with the Dewdrop Jamboree. Charlie McCoy from Hee Haw, and also a Grand Ole Opry member.
Wow!
And it's just the feeling, the community feeling is just what's really cool.
Yeah,
it's culture, it's community, it's wide open, and you'll see everybody from 5 to 95 hanging out on the grounds
literally,
today,
man,
walking around. There's a petting zoo, and the mule rides are here. Uncle Dave rode around in a mule mule-driven wagon.
That's so cool.
So, man, it's pretty amazing. And my involvement, I've been a road manager and a tour manager for a bunch of different bands for the last 30-something years, and that's what got me to Hop Springs.
Right.
And this stuff, to me, we had a bunch of meetings planning leading up to this.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Blah, blah, blah to the meetings. I want... When the gates open and people come in, that's when the fun starts.
Absolutely.
That's when it's really... Things go south, things go north, things happen better than you thought they would. Stuff disappears. It's great, man.
Stuff disappears. Yeah,
it's great.
I feel you, man. The energy out here is awesome, man. I'm super grateful to be here. This is to your point, the collaboration, community aspect of it's definitely what we're about here at Spread the Positive. So it's always awesome to see.
The basis of all this is just going, sure.
Yeah.
You want to get involved? Absolutely. Yeah. Come on board.
How can you do?
And
what can you do?
It just brings a whole different vibe to everything. Aubrey Collins is here. Aubrey is a Murfreesboro artist.
Okay.
And she is deeply involved with the Murfreesboro arts community. And she headed up the push to get some vendors here that are actually artists.
That's cool.
So there's a bunch of people creating here on site, and there's a bunch of really cool one-of-a-kind art that you won't find anywhere else that's here. So that's another angle of the collaboration that happens out here.
That's amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of vendors. I did not. This is different than last year for sure. Definitely different from last year.
The idea is that it grows. We feel like we've got an 83-acre event space here at Hop Springs, and we'd like to fill it. Wow. So we're working on it, and we've been really blessed to we've got the Cleverleys playing tonight.
Nice.
And that is they've got a national touring profile.
Yeah.
And so now we're like, hey, we're big time, gang. Come on,
man. Come on.
Putting it back to the way it used to be back in the Cannonsburg days. Back when it was out there. So
absolutely. It's a legendary, it's really legendary if you just break it down. What year, 50, 47?
47th year for it.
47th annual Dave Macon Days in partnership with Roots Rendezvous. Is that how you say it? Pretty much.
It's Uncle Dave Macon Days presents Roots Rendezvous.
Got you.
It was the Uncle Dave Macon Days festival for a long time.
Got you.
But we don't do they used to do picking contests and all kinds of stuff, and we don't really do that. We're focused more broadly on culture and arts. And heritage, and that's kind of where we're at with everything.
Well, that's amazing, man. Well, thank you for your work. Thank you for what you're doing, and being.
We're glad you're here, man. Spread the positive. Hey, come on. In line with what we do.
Yes, it is. Absolutely, man.
It's awesome, Trent.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Keep sending people our way. We're going to try to keep this live stream going. So
beautiful.
Man.
I'll plug into a few more folks, man. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Say it. Welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm going to send Aubrey over.
All right, do it. All right, y'all. Brief little intermission here. Waiting for our next guest, Randy Allen.
We gotta get Richard. This is what I've been told.
Okay.
Richard, Ben, Terry.
Okay. You're on deck too.
See if I can find
Yeah. No, don't you do it.
Hey, how's it going, sir? Good to see you. I didn't recognize you. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
That's Miranda, Everybody's in the
All right, y'all. The vibes are high. The weather's perfect. Got Mr. Murfreesboro here. All the big Murfreesboro folks are piling in. Lots of vendors. The live music's going strong. great refreshing beverages from Hop Springs as well. But yeah, just y'all come down, man. Hop Springs is really popping right now. It is quite a vibe. So yeah. Richard, Richard? What's up, man? Welcome in.
I'm doing fine. You want me here?
Yeah, that's you. We talked last year, right?
We did. You remember how?
I remember, man.
Remember how that went, right?
I do. Man, Richard, introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are, why you're here.
Well, I'm Richard Luniak, and I am here because I guess they call me the chair, the one that kind of came up with the idea of Hammer Down for Habitat way back in 2009.
Man, that's so
this
cool.
is our 17th year, and I'm here to kind of just keep things moving.
You're the
Directing.
catch-all, be-all, end-all, doing all the things necessary to make it move.
Yeah.
So 17 years of this, and this was your original idea back in the day. That's
Yes.
so cool, man. Talk to us about the, kind of the evolution of the event and what people can expect for this one.
Yeah, sure. So I work at the General Mills plant in Murfreesboro,
Okay.
and in our first year, it was pretty much just a bunch of bikers that worked there at the plant, got together, did our run, and raised some money, had a lot of fun, and then we started learning that we could get some sponsors and raise more money, and we kind of started making different routes throughout the Middle Tennessee area.
Yeah.
Try to keep it to around 100 miles, give or take.
so
It's
cool.
a route built by motorcycle riders.
Nice.
So we try to make it a little different every year, and we make it fun for everybody.
Scenic.
And then we
I bet it's super peaceful. Real
it's
nice
great.
ride. Yeah.
So then we've been trying to get some car shows,
Yeah.
car clubs and car shows started, and now this year we're partnering with Roots Rendezvous.
Yeah, it's really
Music
cool.
And Arts Fest, and we're really loving the weather and the atmosphere. And
Dude, it's awesome.
I'm looking at a lot of people having a whole lot of fun and a lot of smiles. And what can we ask for, you right?
Man, that's what we do. That's what we do around here. Definitely time to come, right? This is going on all weekend, correct?
The Roots Rendezvous is, yes, it's all weekend. Hammer Down for Habitat. It will today. It'll be
Okay.
ended. Yes.
Gotcha. But there's plenty of time to come and support people. That's what. There's plenty of time to come down here, support the cause, get in on some of the. Can't you do your own poker thing, or how does that work? Can you do that, or do you
Yeah.
have to do the run?
No. We would be happy to take any walk-ups right here
Yeah.
at the tent. We got a registration table set up, and all you got to do is come up, and we'll let you draw all 5 cards right here at the
That's
table
cool.
at the end event at Hop Springs. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Anything else you want to share? What? Just anything at all? What you got?
We would welcome your participation,
Yeah.
and we'd love to see everybody out here and come support your community in this great event.
I love it, man. And stay tuned for 18. 18 is 18 in the
18,
works.
it's always
in the works.
Third Saturday of September.
Third Saturday of September.
Always the third Saturday.
I
of
love that,
September,
man. Well, appreciate what you do. It's so cool that you came up with this,
thank
man. 17 years in the making is so cool. Congratulations on everything.
you.
This is really awesome. And the money you've raised, the people you've connected, that's just, it's a beautiful thing, man. So appreciate you and your vision, man. That's something really cool to celebrate.
Sure. Thank you for supporting us.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
You want to send somebody down the line?
I thought Miranda was next. Where did she run?
I don't know. All these people disappeared just in time. Sorry. What's up? What's up, sir? You want to jump on here?
See if I can.
I know this guy's not afraid of talking.
Oh, I see her.
I don't know. That would be cool.
Okay.
Mr. Murfreesboro just jumped the line.
Hey, check,
Are we
check,
surprised?
Check.
Look who it is, y'all. It's Mr. Murfreesboro himself. What's good, Bill
What's
Wilson? Look at
You
you.
like this?
I do like that, man. That
They've
is.
asked me to take it off, but believe me, you don't want me to take this. I haven't worked out in 20 years, man.
Can't win them all, man.
Depressions.
All the.
Divorces.
Hey, we're here.
What's going on? Is this your first time doing this?
No, we did it last year.
A good response?
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. This is taken to another level, man. This is really cool, isn't it? What do you think?
Well, it's great. First of all, Uncle Dave Making Days is a great thing. It used to be held downtown Murfreesboro on the square, which in my opinion, we need to bring more stuff downtown, but this is a great environment,
Sure.
a great location.
Absolutely.
Staging place, but Uncle Dave Macon's buried right across the street here at the Coleman Cemetery.
That's what I've heard. And there's a bridge over there too.
And he was the first, one of the first Grand Ole Opry stars.
Right.
You wouldn't think a banjo picker,
Yeah, it's pretty
but he
wild.
was also a comedian.
Really?
And the way that the Grand Ole Opry is celebrating 100 years this year.
Yeah, like this weekend, right?
And people don't realize it was a marketing tool because back in the 20s, all you had was a radio,
Right.
WSM. And the way they portrayed it or marketed the show was through American General Life or Life and Casualty, which sold life insurance back in the day. And they put the ads
Man.
out there promoting the Grand Ole Opry Hour or whatever.
Wow.
And
That's crazy.
I used to work for American General back in the day. But
That's super cool.
yeah.
You're the king of the backstory, man. You got all the backstories, don't you?
A little bit.
Especially
I'm
around
old,
here.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm old, dude. I'll be 60 in March.
Did you ever meet him?
It's funny you say that. I didn't mean because he died, and I'm not that old. Come on.
Sorry, I'm not sure how
Hey,
old
look,
he
there's Steve. You need to get him on here too.
Okay. What up, Stevie?
When I was about 12 or 13, I got me an electric guitar, and my younger brother got a banjo.
Okay.
Of course, my father, the late Floyd Wilson, he made me get rid of my guitar because at 3 o'clock in the morning I was jamming or trying, just making racket.
Right.
David got to do a lesson. He did lessons with a guy named John Dubler,
Okay.
whose great grandfather was Uncle Dave Macon.
Okay, so he's okay. Sorry, I didn't know the timeline here.
But the reason they have mules here is Uncle Dave Macon was a mule trader,
Yeah, that's what somebody said. Yeah.
and he would go up, buy, sell mules, Woodbury, Murfreesboro, all around, and but he actually was a comedian as well. And he's buried at the Coleman Cemetery.
Like
And his-
literally across the
right over
street,
there.
man.
The
That's pretty wild.
His cabin still, where he lived is still
Man.
on the Woodbury Highway.
That's
What
amazing.
else would you like to know there, sir?
I don't.
And
Well,
this
I've
is
been-
Trent Denson, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. Man, I've been asking everybody, beyond just the fun and the history and all that, why are you here and why do you love Habitat?
Well, another thing is Habitat for Humanity, which Melissa Cross, Randy Allen, others do such a great job. I mean, I've been a realtor for the last 25 years, and I can remember back in the day when I first started, interest rates were around 8 or 9%.
Right.
And the interest rates shifted about 7 years ago to 3% or so, which
Crazy.
made it real doable for people who made enough money, had a good enough credit score to where they could put down a down payment and make that monthly payment. Well, today, with interest rates so bad, or not so bad, I shouldn't say I'm a realtor, they're in the 7s or 6s,
Yeah.
maybe some in the 5s. But
Those discount
well,
points.
think about it. The 3 basic needs are, food, shelter,
Yeah.
water, food.
Yep.
And what the Habitat for Humanity gets to do is they get to provide homes to people. I'm not saying less fortunate that may not have the breaks.
Sure.
Or maybe a single mom with 2 or 3 kids.
Yep.
I mean, the prevalent, there is a lot of wealth in society, but I think Habitat for Humanity picks up to where people who
Yeah.
may not have the benefits of others, they can help lead them into home ownership, which
Yeah,
is
man.
people think that they just give it to them.
No.
but they have to work,
It's a process.
and it is a process. They buy their home, and they pay a monthly
Yep.
mortgage,
Yep.
so it's not free.
Right. It's been said a couple times already. It's a hand up, not a handout.
A hand up. That's
Yeah.
a good way of saying it, man.
Yeah, man.
But I respect everybody that's put this together. It's a great event.
Yeah.
They've actually got 3 things going here. Uncle Dave Making Days, Hammer Down,
Yep.
And there's a history thing. It's the roots, I think. is what
Roots
it's called.
Rendezvous. Yep.
And we need to remember our history because
Absolutely.
we don't want to repeat
Correct.
the bad stuff.
Absolutely.
What
man.
else would you like, sir?
Man,
Do you have-
I mean-
my type O is my blood type.
Typo? I think I am too. I'm
And
an O
I do take Venmo.
Okay. Yeah, we do need to put our Venmos
Thank
on
you,
here.
brother.
Well, I appreciate you being here as always. Always good to see you, man.
Thanks, brother.
We'll see you
All right, God
around.
bless you.
Keep sending some people our way.
Everybody go out and do something nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man, I'm ready. This is happening. It's all going on.
Come on down. Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
Gloria.
Gloria. Oh, I know you. Come on down. Yeah, come on in. Sorry. Every-
I didn't know.
Okay. Okay. Good
Some
deal.
other stuff she'll just make up.
Oh man, we got a big Nerf gun in the building. Oh, that scared me to death. It's pretty loud on here. Okay, Gloria.
Take my hat away from me. There you go.
Miss Gloria, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I
Good.
think.
Good.
Are we on? Are we doing it now?
Yes, ma'am. We're
Oh my
live.
gosh.
We are live. We are live. Yeah. So yeah,
Oh
we're
my
here.
goodness.
I know.
I reckon we are, right?
We are live. As we're very live right now.
Yeah, we are definitely alive.
Yes. Talk
And
to us.
good to be alive.
Yes, ma'am.
And be at Hop Springs in Middle Tennessee.
Yes, ma'am. Talk to us about today. Talk to about
Oh my gosh.
who you are, why you're here, why you believe
Now
in.
that part I can't tell you.
Okay, you don't even know.
Guys, I don't know why I'm here. That's a good question. Let's start off with that one.
Let's get to the bottom
Because
of
the
this.
next one is why should everybody
There
be
you
here?
go. That's
I'm telling
see,
you, everybody in Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, Middle Tennessee, in fact, across the nation.
let's go. It's not
come
too late.
To Roots Rendezvous, Hop Springs, today, tomorrow. It is the happiest place.
It's
It
so-
really
the
is. It's a
vibes are
happy
strong.
place.
The vibes
yeah,
are
they're
very-
very strong. You know why?
What?
Well, now I'm making it up.
No, go for it.
The makeup part. Maybe I should put a disclaimer. This
No.
is the made up part.
No,
okay?
from the heart. Just go
Okay.
for it.
Well, actually, this isn't made up. A
Right.
lot of the activity, the dancing, the singing, the playing on the porches,
Yeah.
and all along the route where Uncle Dave Macon ran his mule
Yeah.
wagon business from Murfreesboro to Woodbury
Yep.
to Midland, which was Kittrell.
Right.
That was his home place,
Yep.
and he would sit on that porch, pick his banjo. By the way, you know, his wife and family, they didn't much like it.
Really?
So, yeah, this is just
We
one
got
of
a
those-
bunch of fun facts about Dave Bacon already.
He's a mess, isn't he?
He's a legend.
I
He's
tell
a
you one
legend.
thing, he was the first superstar of the Grand Ole Opry.
I know,
And
it's
if
crazy.
and the National Life and Accident Insurance Company needed him
Yeah.
more than Uncle
He
Dave
needed- yeah.
because he'd been part of the legacy of the Lowe's vaudeville circuit
Okay.
and all over the South, in Alabama, all the way in Arkansas and Missouri. By the way, Arkansas, we're going to have the Cleverleys here tonight, carrying
Yeah.
on the tradition of old-time comedy that Uncle Dave Macon was so famous for.
Yeah.
His antics, that Paul just...
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Paul do his thing?
I haven't.
You do
I'm here
not
for it.
wanna- You do not want to miss it.
It's awesome.
You know, he is a lot like Uncle Dave.
Yeah.
If you could package Uncle Dave and say, I'm going to market to the 21st century,
Yeah, that's
that would be Paul Harris and the
Okay.
Cleverleys, because and it's kind of a similar time too.
Right.
We're right here at the beginning of when a lot of technology has changed our lives
Okay.
for the good, for the
Yep.
bad. You know, Uncle Dave he embraced it.
that's amazing.
He didn't ever drive a car.
He
There's a
what?
story there.
He never drove a car?
No.
Okay.
And he didn't like it because they put the mules. You know, he had that business.
Yeah, the mules.
And Henry Ford put him out of business.
Oh man, that's insane.
And he wasn't happy about that. In fact, he wrote a tune about that. And it was kind of disparaging tune about Henry Ford.
Well, I
You know what happened?
What's that?
Henry Ford sent him a car.
Send him a car?
He didn't even drive it. I'm sure his kids
Man.
did. I'm sure of that.
That's
Somebody found use of that car.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
There's so many backstories that have come through already.
Oh, golly.
Man, this is I
You
had
didn't know
a
anything till I sat down. right?
honestly, I had an idea of kind of how this evolved over the years, but I've learned a lot very quickly
Okay,
today.
let me just tell you
Yes, ma'am.
that there is so much comedy related to the Uncle Dave Macon story. In fact, this highway right up here, John Bragg Highway.
Yeah.
One of the first. Why its name is named for Senator John Bragg.
Right.
And he and Jesse Messick and Tom Perryman, a lot of folks in that era,
Yeah.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
Thought we've got to bring recognition to this talent who's, if we don't, it's going to go away, because everybody knew. By the way, I know you probably don't know this factoid. His funeral was in 1952.
Okay.
Do you know who came to his funeral?
Who?
How significant that funeral was?
Who?
Minnie Pearl, Roy Acuff, Hank Williams.
Wow.
The Hank Williams.
The Hank
In fact,
Williams.
there were so many people in the First Methodist Church right down there on the square. Hank Williams was standing on the corner and couldn't get in.
Oh my gosh.
And one of our future board members was a little boy then, and he told this story, Billy Henson. He said he was so he was a lot shorter because he was a really tall man.
Yeah.
And he looked up at him and he said, Hank Williams said, "Boy, I don't think we're going to get in today."
That's incredible.
Now, there's
Man.
another part of that story.
Let's go.
That's the largest funeral ever in Rutherford County. It went from the Methodist Church all the way down here to Kittrell, where they buried him. He's still buried there.
What a legend. I gotta do my
homework. We're doing this.
Yeah.
I told you.
I gotta do my homework. I gotta be more prepared next time. Man, that's crazy. What a legend.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Dave, man. Still going strong, 47 years
47
later.
years.
That's 47 this year, huh?
Yeah.
Have you been involved with
41.
41 and 47. Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
was
incredible.
Just a kid. I'm sorry.
No, that's
No,
incredible.
I really was. I pretty much have lost my mind and all my.
Hey, it's all good.
All of my family and friends would agree with that.
No. Well, I need to, man, tell me your favorite, give me your top 3 favorite memories from Uncle Dave
Oh my
Macon,
gosh.
if you can.
I can tell you one.
Okay, we
right
got
off the
one.
bat.
Okay.
Let me tell you this one. John McEwen with the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, right?
Yes,
You know him?
yeah.
Everybody knows him.
Yep.
He was walking down in the village. He was our Heritage Award winner in
Okay.
1998.
Wow.
And we were walking down in the village at Canonsburg, and he says, "Golly, these people are so these aren't wannabes. These are." I
Right.
said, "Yeah."
Some
He
stars.
could not believe the talent, and that's been the key all
Right.
the way along. Right. We grow the talent.
Right.
We have had, if you go along the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Grand Ole Opry, and you look along the wall, so many of those people that
played
are
right
on
here.
the wall either were Heritage Award winners or actually participants, and that's what we do. We're an incubator.
That's
we
it.
We make stars here.
There's just a whole
That's
lot
what
of
we do.
greatness. Whole lot of
In fact,
greatness.
The Cleverleys are one of those.
That's incredible.
They started at Uncle Dave Macon.
Really? And now
Yep.
that kind of a full circle moment coming back, right? Coming back, and they're performing tonight, right?
Another funny one?
Yes, ma'am. Come on. I'm here for it. I'm here for all the stories. That's why we're doing this.
Okay, here's a funny one. Ricky, right? Ricky Skaggs, as in Ricky.
Okay,
Ricky Skaggs.
the Ricky.
He was Heritage Award winner
Man.
one year. And in fact, that was 2013. We were looking at that footage last night. It was just an incredible moment.
Wow.
Ricky and Sharon, they stayed the whole weekend with
Wow.
us. I mean, he couldn't even. And in fact, we've got it recorded. He noted when he was up there ready to sing. He said, "My voice is broken and bad because I've been talking
so much
to you guys."
Man.
But here's the funny thing: we had him. He was walking down in the village after the parade. And there was another Ricky who was the grounds person, and he was taking care of everything for us. But the gate was locked where we were trying to get in.
no.
And his name's Ricky too, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, "Ricky, open the gate." Ricky Skaggs gets off the golf cart and starts opening the gate. And Sharon White looks at me and she said, "You didn't even do that for me."
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Ricky Skaggs, man.
So there's just one story after the other. Lots of fun. That's what this is all about.
Man, it's so cool.
Yeah,
we were out here last year, and it was an awesome time. It's been stepped up though.
A little bit, right?
It's been stepped up. We've been talking about the vendors. There's probably 20, 30 vendors.
Yeah.
And then the big stage is back there, and there's music going on inside.
Right?
People are pouring in. A lot of, man, it's just really, really awesome. This is what it's all about, right? Community and collaborating.
Story, history,
Yeah.
family folks, and you know, we've been honoring folks that have been so much a part of the history of Uncle Dave Making Days. Notable is Jesse Messick, my husband, Tom Christie.
Yep.
Bless his heart. We got married one month, and he had to do Uncle Dave the next.
Really?
And he did it for 33 years.
Man, that's amazing. Well, shout out to both you and Tom and everybody that's involved. It's an amazing event, and it's helping a lot of people, which is the most important.
Come over here.
We'll just keep sending them on. But you've been a highlight. Thank you for sharing everything.
I'll tell you what. There's my brother over there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got surprises today.
Okay. Well, bring him on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for jumping on.
And I want him to he's got some great ideas too. Always.
Okay.
Hey Bill, woohoo! Come over here. Oh no, stay here. No, you gotta stay too. Bill Shacklet.
Yes, sir. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a whole lot of legends in the building.
Compliment to me, but probably not to her.
Man. Well, Mr. Shacklet, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. So glad to be here today.
Absolutely. So we've had a lot of stories, a lot of memorable moments from previous Uncle Dave Making Days and everything. How long have you been involved, and what are your thoughts on how it is today?
Well, it certainly is a legacy.
Yes.
All the people that have gone before have left quite a legacy to not only just the genre of bluegrass music, but to our community and the idea of how good things happen in a community.
Yes, come on,
when
man.
People work together, and you lay aside egos.
Yep.
It's amazing what can be accomplished.
Amen.
And I think that's the legacy, the long-term legacy of Uncle Dave Making Days. Because it started with people who had a heart to do something for the community.
Let's go.
That was the first thing.
Right.
Was to do something positive for the community.
That's it.
And it's just carried on in that tradition. And now people just, I think every year we look forward to seeing what can be accomplished.
Yeah.
What's going to be done through that effort of people laying aside their egos and just working to accomplish something in our community.
Amen. Man, we needed that.
We did.
We need. This is great timing. I feel like there's been a lot of heavy stuff going on lately. So.
Well, we are so tribal now. We hang with people that agree with us.
Yep.
And if we have, and I'll tell you a little bit about. We're starting something in our city of Murfreesboro.
Nice.
Our Citizens Academy that is bringing people together, and hopefully that experience will get them to understand a little bit about how local government functions.
Yeah.
They'll get to know our department heads and stuff like that. But the important part for me is folks getting the chance to learn how to respectfully dialogue over difficult issues. And we need to do that now.
More than ever.
Yeah, the path forward for us is learning to respectfully dialogue. We don't have to agree on everything.
No, we don't.
In fact, I think that's how change occurs, is when we actually find out there's something we don't agree on, but we're willing to dialogue over that until we come to consensus for how we move forward.
Amen. That's what this whole platform is built on, sir.
I applaud you for doing that.
Yeah, love and acceptance over fear and doubt, right?
Amen.
Man, that's what we do over here. Well, man, I've got to ask, what are some of your favorite memories of this event?
Well, so much of it is related to people.
Yeah.
The individuals that we've met. And, it is, a lot of things are the backstage preparations for the event, because this event actually is a year-round event.
I bet y'all start planning right after this.
As soon as this one shuts down, the planning for next year will start again, and it's been that way for all these years. 40-plus years. I don't remember.
47. This is 47. Yeah, I've heard it a few times today. So.
Yeah, over 40 years of this.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that goes on, the meetings, all the details, because it is amazing. I think people would be surprised upon how much it takes to put on an event like this in the background. And some of the most precious memories are people coming by the studio. Gloria and I run a photography studio, so when people come by and checking on something or have an idea, they'll sit up front with Gloria and process, what could and should and might be done. And those kind of memories of the relationships
that's cool.
Built over the years, I think are the most precious for me.
That's amazing.
How much, and she's got this innate ability. I told somebody one time that it's hard to say no to Gloria.
It's true.
It is really hard to say no. And I can.
You saw her energy. You've known that your whole life.
All my life has been like that. I'm her little brother.
You've never known anything different.
She's 19 months older than I am.
Okay. That's awesome.
But we've always been, there's always a project that she's working on. If she's not in the midst of it, she's preparing for something.
Right.
And it's amazing the kind of people, that come to the project, come to the table, and contribute something of their skills and their passion to the different things that she and Tom both, and that was the kindred spirit. She and Tom had kindred spirits for the community, and they were a dynamic couple.
That's putting it lightly. That's for
sure.
I bet. So you're a photographer?
I am.
So I bet you got some pretty legendary. I bet you got some legendary photos from some folks that have come through.
Gloria and I both are blessed to have parents that we did.
Yeah.
Dad had he didn't show me just how to be a photographer. He was my best friend. To tell you how good a friend he was the best man at my wedding.
Wow.
So that kind of tells you.
That's awesome.
I had lots of friends and folks that had grown up with me, but I couldn't imagine anybody but my father being my best man at my wedding.
That's awesome.
And and we spent time doing photography, but if we got the work done, then we could go fishing, and we spent a lot of time on the rivers and on the lakes. And he was pouring stuff into me when I didn't even realize perspective and values into me when I didn't realize he was doing that, because he was a real special person, and our mom was as well. And I think the kind of perspective on community service and the profession that we have that they gave us has been something that we very valued over the years, and tried to carry on that legacy to the business, because the business that's 80+ years old.
Wow, man, that's so cool.
Years old.
That's amazing.
We kind of grew up in it. I started working for Dad when I was in 3rd grade.
No way. Wow.
I shot my first wedding when I was 14.
No way. That's so cool. Wow, you've been at it for a minute.
I've been many years. It's been a long time. I was speaking at a Reading in Schools Day the other day, and it actually was something like 60 years.
Wow.
I was thinking I've actually been taking pictures, but before that, I was doing lab work for Dad in a wet lab where we were processing film and making prints from negatives in a dark room. Dad had me doing that when I was in the 3rd grade.
That's unbelievable. That's so cool. What a legacy! What a legacy to continue on, man. That's really something to something to celebrate for sure. Well, anything else you want to share, this is kind of for Habitat's kind of who invited me out. So, why are you excited to support Habitat as well?
Well, we've been working with Habitat for an awful long time.
Yeah.
We contribute a portrait. I don't know if Gloria told you that or not. Ever since it was way in the early days of Habitat, the lady that was the first director of Habitat were good friends with me, and just a sweet lady. Now all of a sudden it just popped out. I can't remember her name.
That's all good.
But she asked. She said she has. They're starting to build homes and stuff. And as we were talking one day, I said, well, why don't we give them a portrait, a family portrait to hang in there and do that at the dedication? So we've been doing that ever since Habitat has started.
Wow.
Given a 16 by 20 print of the folks, and it's given to them on the day of their dedication of their home.
That's so cool.
We've been involved with Habitat for many, many years, and that's another organization that it's amazing what can be done when people have the right kind of perspective towards the mission that they're trying to do, because it's more than just a house.
Right.
Habitat changes the trajectory
Yes.
of the family.
Amen.
By what they do, because when you give them a home,
Yeah.
a place, a reason to be together, then you've set the groundwork for a lot of good things to happen.
Amen. And I heard recently it's over 300 now, right?
Isn't that amazing?
I think that might be a recent number
Well,
here.
Legacy Park has been a real big step in that direction, where we have a place that is a subdivision,
Right.
basically. And it's so funny because when we take the pictures of the homes that are being dedicated, I always ask them about what's the difference? Now you're going to move it. What do you think the difference is going to be? And almost to the person, it's neighbors.
Yes,
people
man.
that have a shared experience.
Man, that's so cool.
And they have neighbors.
Right.
It's not just an apartment where somebody changes all the time.
Yep.
Or in some cases, they haven't had a place to call home.
Right.
Or their shared apartment or shared room or home. This is their place, and they have neighbors.
Yes.
And those neighbors have had a shared experience of what it takes to lay the foundation.
Dude, that's
And they've
huge.
contributed to it, too.
I've never...
They have
wow.
that sweat equity that they put
Yeah,
into their home
absolutely.
as well. So it's I love the model of Habitat. I want to celebrate that because and it needs to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you don't know about Habitat, look it up online.
Yeah,
and
get familiar.
See what their mission is and what their goals are. And then, like so many things in our community, find your place
Right.
in that work. And not only will you bless them, you'll be blessed.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. They got the panel builds. They got, it's really, really fun to get a panel, be part of a panel build.
Yeah.
And then they got the full on days and a lot of stuff that you can do. And just giving your time and your talent, all the stuff that you can do, it can go a really long way.
And I'd encourage people to go to a dedication.
Yes,
sometime.
absolutely.
Come to the house dedication sometime, and I think those people have a broader smile than they've ever had in their life. They actually receive the keys to their home.
Yeah.
What a joyous time that is when
and hope,
Habitat
right? So much
presents
hope.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, they present them with the keys, and how special that is. That because they know that the trajectory of their lives and their children's lives are changed completely because of what happens on that particular day. So I'd encourage you, if you just want to see, if you're having a bad day, come out to a dedication of Habitat House.
It'll put things in perspective.
I guarantee you, it'll turn that frown upside down.
Amen, brother. Well, I really appreciate you jumping on with us. Thank you for everything, man. Just 80 years of a local business, all the stuff you do for the community, and just being out here and everything you do. It's an honor to have you on, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for what you're doing as well.
Awesome. Thank you. You're all okay. All right, y'all. We're ramping up. You can hear the music. People are pouring in. Some of the folks are coming in from the ride, and we got one of the ringleaders herself, Miss Terry Schultz. How are you?
I am awesome. Fabulous day. Lots happening.
Yeah. Have you had time to breathe yet?
No, but I'll breathe later.
You can breathe.
I got really good about just being able to roll with it and just take a minute later.
I hear that. Well, talk to us about who you are, why you're here, all the above.
I'm Terry Schultz, and I'm the CEO for the Rutherford County Area Habitat for Humanity. Woo, woo. Woo, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Talk to us about, so this is the 17th annual Hammer Down, and that's amazing to me. Like 17 years of this and just how it's grown and what's happening today.
Right.
It's pretty amazing. So talk to us about why Hammer Down's so special, and then also just some of the stuff that's going on with Habitat in general.
Well, 17 years has gone by like no time.
Have you been here?
I have been here the whole time.
Wow, that's incredible.
Actually, my 18th year.
Wow.
Going on my 18th year of being here. So,
that's amazing.
But what's so special about it, General Mills and that group of folks that work there, Richard Luniak and his team, came up with this idea a few years ago and said, hey, we feel like this is a way we can give back to Habitat and do something for you. And it started out really small. It started out that we used those funds to help us do shed projects. We used to build sheds for the homeowners.
Okay.
And then it has evolved today where they're actually building a house with these donations.
Man, a whole, like a house.
A house.
Man, that's incredible. And what's someone mentioned recently over 300 here lately. 300 houses.
Our houses.
Yeah.
It depends on the size, but they're typically 340 to 375.
No, I'm talking about 300 number wise. Like y'all have dedicated 300.
Oh, yeah, 200.
200.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're at like we dedicated 200 in December. We're at 208 net right now.
Wow,
I thought you were talking about house price.
No, sorry. Yeah, we don't need to get into house prices right now.
Let's not talk about that.
No, might get a little depressed. But man, that's so awesome. 200 houses, legacy points going strong. What else? What else should people know about the Habitat world?
So, yes, we love Habitat's community, Legacy Point. It's been highly impactful for us. We put almost 40 families there.
Yeah.
They get to know who their neighbors are a little bit, even more so than we have in the previous years when we were doing infill lots.
Yeah.
But I tell you what's the biggest call of action that I need from the community. I need to buy some more land desperately.
Got you.
So I know everybody out there that's a builder is looking for land.
Yeah.
But what makes this different is you're giving your legacy to another family who's building a legacy as well. So we don't donations we'll accept for sure, but we're willing to buy something, and it has to be in Rutherford County.
Okay, right. Rutherford County Habitat.
Yes, exactly.
See how that works.
So I'm putting it out there to everybody I can.
Okay.
Turn me on to somebody that needs to sell some land.
You heard it here first. We need land, people, so we can keep blessing families, keep the mission of Habitat going strong. We got to find it. We got to find it.
Hey, where there's a will in the way, there's a way, and God's in it, so He's going to make it happen for us.
Amen. Any final thoughts? Anything you want to leave the people with?
If you haven't ever come out to Hammer Down, I really recommend you try it next year.
Yep. It's not too late.
No, it's not
too late. We got the riders are probably going to be starting to come in.
Rendezvous today. I can't talk. Music going on all day long.
Yep.
So you can
lots
still
of vendors.
enjoy today.
I'm blown away by how many people, how many vendors are here.
If you've never experienced Habitat, we have a lot of different things coming up, different builds. We have Cooking to Build coming up. So lots of things happening in our future.
Plug Cooking to Build.
Oh, love Cooking to Build. It's our 18th year for that.
Wow, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's an opportunity for you to come out and have usually more than 25 to 30 booths of different soups, stews, and chilies.
Yes.
You get
delicious.
Either a pre-painted bowl for you, or you can go paint one. I think that's deadline's coming up to do that. And then you get to buy that. You get to have as much as you want during your tour. I think it's $30.
Yeah.
You get to enjoy a day of just phenomenal fun, food, and friends.
Yep. When is it?
November 1st. Saturday, November 1st.
Saturday, November 1st. Cooking to Build on the square. Get tickets. Get your bowls. Yeah, it's an amazing time. Come hungry for sure. There's some it's always so good, and it is a fierce competition. People get into that.
Oh yeah, and we
it's
had
a
long
rivalry.
Time winner, and I think Webb has retired. His crew has retired.
Okay, so fresh.
We're looking for a new
champion
to take on that golden bowl.
That's crazy. You got somebody that's retired from dominating the Cooking to Build. That's awesome.
That's a good way to go out, right?
Yeah, that's a legacy in itself.
Absolutely.
Well, appreciate you, Terry. Thank you for all you do. Thank you to Habitat. If you got anybody else, keep sending them this way.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you. I know. All right, y'all. I know y'all can hear the music. We got the riders starting to arrive from their poker run. Let's see how that turns out. Who got the best hand? Heard the prizes are pretty crazy this year, so That's going to be really cool. Just trying to think we might have a few more people jumping on here, and we might be wrapping up soon after that. But just wanted to give a huge shout out to Uncle Dave Making Days, Roots Rendezvous, Hop Springs, and of course Habitat for Humanity here in Rutherford County. Such an awesome cause, such an awesome organization that are really changing the lives of a lot of people that they serve. And it's just, it's something that really fits the tagline here, spread the positive, bring a light to what's going right. So we're going to take a brief intermission, and we'll see y'all back here in just a second.
Figured she must be somewhere I ain't seen her yet.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Back here at the 17th annual Hammer Down for Habitat for Humanity. I'm here with my guy, my friend, someone that I look up to in a lot of different ways. Someone that really lives out the mission to spread the positive, and it's the one and only Randy Allen. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, and I appreciate that introduction. I am glad to be back for another year at Hammer Down.
It's so awesome.
Yep, and let me just say to start out, prayers for your mama.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
It don't seem like the event without her being here.
Right, so. She is a super bum. Shout out to my mom. She's probably the one person watching right now. But shout out to her. I just read a text message that said that she tell you and Terry that she wishes she was here really bad, and it's the first one she's missed since she's been here, so she's super bummed, but has to get a little recovery in, and sitting still is not her forte, as you can imagine. So
yes.
Prayers up for her, indeed, and hopefully she makes a speedy recovery. But anyway, back to you, man. Talk to me about just the latest and greatest with Habitat and all the stuff you got going, and obviously why you're here and all that.
Well, like you said, we're back at Hop Springs in the middle of what used to be called Uncle Dave Making Days and his Roots Rendezvous. Yep. So that was a interesting combination of events, and we're just fortunate that they were willing to partner with us. And
seems like it's cool.
They seem like the same thing,
Yeah.
So I know people probably talked a little bit about what the event is and all of that, about the motorcycle 100-mile ride and all of that. But I guess, the main thing I want to talk about is the fact that Habitat's working every day to fulfill its mission of building housing and not just any housing. We're actually the only nonprofit in Rutherford County that is working on home ownership.
Wow.
So
That's
know,
incredible.
home ownership is not just about security and stability. It's all that. Having a place to put your food so that it doesn't go bad.
Yep.
Having a place for your kids to study, when they get home from school,
Yep.
and developing a community, a neighborhood approach to just all the things that go on in your life. But it's also about building wealth, and I don't think we
Yep.
talk enough about that. Think about it when you purchase a home and start making mortgage payments like these families are doing. We don't give the houses away; they purchase them at an affordable mortgage.
Yep.
But the thing is that when they pay their mortgage every month, they're building equity in their house. And
Yep.
Trent, being in real estate,
Yep.
I mean, that's the number one reason people come. Yes, they want to do better and all those things, but if you've been living in an apartment, you've been living in subsidized housing, if you've been living on the street, it's good to get to a point where you're just like, man, I know where I'm going to be sleeping tonight.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And I'm not worried about, I'm in control of my roof, my pest control, my utility bills. And so when we say we're building wealth, hopefully this is generational,
Yes.
changing generations. That the person purchasing the house is showing the next person how to do it.
Yep.
And it's so much easier when you got somebody, I always used to tell people, man, if you want to buy a house, go talk to your real estate agent.
Right.
That wasn't the first thing I did. I went and talked to my mama or my daddy.
Yeah,
and I said,
right.
hey, how do y'all do this?
Right.
And they said, well, let me introduce you to a real estate agent
There you go.
and a banker and
Yep.
a title person
Right.
and a mortgage person. And so
Yep.
most of the people we serve don't even know that process
Right.
and may not even know those people. So
Right.
it's a great program, and Hammer Down and the people who sponsor it and support it are right behind this mission.
Yeah,
and
it's so
proud to do
cool.
it.
It's so cool. And I don't know why, but it's the second or third time someone's mentioned like the actual neighbor aspect of it. I don't know why that really hit me today, but that's got to be so awesome, right? Like having that, commonality of where you live and taking pride in owning your home and the ownership aspect of that, and how that really does, like to your point, like generationally affect people that might not have had that opportunity without Habitat having something like Legacy Point or something like that. Like that is insanely powerful.
It is, and so I'll tell you a story. We had a lady, a homeowner. She now is in her house, but she at the time was one of our future homeowners. She's just in the program, and just to go fill that in a little bit. The reason that I say program is because the people who are working with Habitat to get a house are committed to the future homeowner program and home ownership program. And that means that they're going to get 50 hours of pre and post financial literacy and home ownership education. They're going to get 350 hours of partnership on their home, working on their home, working on their neighbors' homes, working in the restore.
Yep.
It can be up to a 2-year commitment for somebody to stay mortgage ready. And that's a challenge for even people, and so
excuse me.
I think, one of the things that really, I see these stories all the time, and it's easy to, kind of take it for granted that, hey, I'm just doing, we're building houses or whatever. But Stephanie was a future homeowner in our program, and every time we were doing an event, a panel build, and so every hour we would have new volunteers coming in, and she would need to speak to the group, and and I hadn't heard her story, I hadn't heard this, so the first time she said it, her little daughter was standing next to her, probably a young teenager, 12, 13 years old, and she's looking at her mama, and her mama says to this entire group, and she says it every single time, I'm 53 years old, and I am the first person in my family to ever own their own home.
Man, let's go.
I mean, the first time I heard it, I almost fell over.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, Yes, that is what we are all about.
Yes.
And then the second time I heard it, I mean, it was just, she had the same emotion and passion. I mean, you could tell it was meaningful to her.
Yeah, that's so
And that
awesome.
is what's going on at Habitat day in and day out among all the other things.
Well, that's what this is all about, man. Shout out to the whole team at Habitat and the 17th annual Hammer Down. This is just so cool. And what you just said really sums it up, man. I feel like that might be a good place to wrap up. And just really appreciate y'all having us out and getting the opportunity to talk to some of the folks involved with making this happen. And already heard, like, as soon as this is over, it's back to planning. So y'all be ready for the 48th annual Uncle Dave Making Days, presented by Roots Rendezvous. And maybe Hammer Down will be here again probably
next year.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah,
Trent?
absolutely.
I am very fortunate to have you as a friend,
Man,
and
appreciate
I know
that.
I pull you in on all kinds of stuff, but I just
Happy
want to
to do it, man.
how much I appreciate the fact that you just keep showing up.
Yeah, man. I love this.
We've been doing things, all kinds of things over the last 10 years.
We sure have.
This is something that I'm always glad to see it when you're setting up interviewing people.
I love doing it. It's so fun. It's exactly what this platform is built to do. So it's an honor to be out here and support however we can. And big believers in all things Habitat, and will always be. So thank you for the work that y'all do. Thank you for this event. It's not too late, people. I'm wrapping up. This is a live stream, so you still got time to come down here. People are still. The riders and stuff will be making their way soon, and there's a lot of stuff going on for the rest of the afternoon. The Cleverleys are playing later tonight, and the Roots Rendezvous goes on for the rest of the weekend. So come on out to Hop Springs. They're doing some really cool stuff out here, and just thank you again to Habitat and the whole team. Randy, appreciate you, and we'll wrap this one up. Good egg, man. Appreciate you.
Hey. And we're gonna same thing. We're gonna do the same, like